A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Baylor Bears. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, the Cowboys head coach told me before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Bears ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Deep in the end zone, it's Page. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will get first crack at it here. Quentin Joyner churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. Great place to start for this offense. Right side, it's Mason. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Brings him to the open. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
Defenses have had their hands full slowing this guy down all season long. It's the speed. Open field running ability and vision. That's why he's second in the nation in rushing yards, and that's why he's square in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hand off to Joyner. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
And the Cowboys have it in scoring position on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bears offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. He had a tough time getting anything started in that loss last time out. 3 interceptions and was sacked 4 times. Play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Scanning the field, it's Griffin. Rush is on. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. They just keep firing. Turns it upfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
And the Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback keep. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker in the ground.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Fires immediately. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Bears with the 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Turner. Knocked down immediately.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Going to try to get it himself. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Page. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To throw, it's Duckworth. Under pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to Joyner. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've reached a break. Oklahoma State is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Cowboys are flying down the field. Drops back on first down. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's gotten 3 on the board.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Looking to pass. It's Griffin. Finds his target. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. The run inside. It's Turner. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Hauls it in. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's really good by this offense, understanding exactly what you're getting. You're getting cover 2. Where is the weakness? That's what you need to figure out, where the weakness of defenses are. And in cover 2, you got that middle of the field safety and the corner that squats. Right there on the outside part of the field is where you want to attack. Nice execution.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They give it to him again. Turning it on. Made a defender miss. Gets out of bounds after the big play. They'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Here's Hardy. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's Griffin. Makes the grab. And he's gonna into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
How do you not love it when they use the big fullback? Reward the big fella for doing the dirty work and blocking every play, every play. You don't want to account for him? Well, slip him out, throw him the football. He walks into the end zone for 6.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Baylor! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Moves the pocket. It's Duckworth. Stepping to the right. Reels it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing.
There he goes! And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Nowhere to go.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
He's going to run it. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Duckworth. Dumps it to the back. That's caught. It's Joyner. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw one first. Buying a little time to his left. Trying to escape and get it himself. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Out wide left, it's Mason. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure to his right. Complete downfield. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Quarterback changing the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Hits inside, it's Turner. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Sets his feet, it's Griffin. He lost one down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the #1 team, the LSU Tigers.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Checking in with Coach Aranda at the half. There is a big sense of urgency coming out of the locker room at the half. They know their backs are against the wall right now. All of the momentum going to their opponents as they went into the locker room. But now they get the ball back to start this third quarter, and Coach said, this is our time. We have got to take back that momentum, and he believes his team can do what it takes. Back to you guys.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's John.
That's a good job by the drag route. Understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Plows his way ahead. Breaks the tackle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Bears are in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Turns upfield. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this, in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Throwing right. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Sets his feet. It's Duckworth. Moving out to the right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Here's a give to Joyner. There he goes. He now has 53 yards rushing in this one and closing in on 1,800 yards for the season. Now facing third and short from their own 17. Moves to his right. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the return. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Quickly to the tight end. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Jumped on top of the pile.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They need a huge play on third and long. Back to throw, it's Griffin. Unleashes one. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Bears send out the punt unit. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Joyner again. Plows through the defense. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And the timing just a hair off.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
Trying to take it back. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Finds his man on the RPO. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Keeps it moving. It's Turner on the stop.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Smacks him with the stiff arm. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. He has 60 yards rushing in this game, and he is closing in on the 1,800-yard mark. Looking downfield, it's Duckworth. He's got it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25 late in the season. Time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Right at the line. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football, and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's number 2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
The Cowboys have this offense rolling. Fresh center downs going to the air. Still looking. At the 20, he's got space. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another 1st down. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Incomplete into the end zone, but I think this offense is going to get nabbed for a penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. This defense forced him into an intentional grounding call, and now they'll try to shut down the drive on 3rd and goal. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker. They get through, and it's blocked. That's a live ball, and the defense has it.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal blocked because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you. All those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Straight ahead, it's Turner. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
And after that last completion, left them with just a yard or so to go for a 1st down. How will they attack on 2nd and short? Quick give. It's Turner. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Looking for a man. It's Griffin. Quickly out to the tight end.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Right back to the well. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, it's Turner. Turning it on! And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. To the ground. He's got it again. Jukes his way for more. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Trying to establish the run. Touchdown Bears! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go. On
the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. What a cut. Now he's loose. Flying out to the left. At the 20. He's at the 10. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Trying to run, it's Page. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. They move on top here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half. Fourth quarter late in the game, just like right here, you need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Turner. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout here. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
And how about the answer from this defense? You give up a huge play. What do? Bounce right back, rush the quarterback, put pressure on him, and get the enormous sack.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Look out! It's complete to the left, and he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted deep in his own end. Defense ends this game in style. Coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the 1st down. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.